I'm Billy D with CatchMark History, and this is Legendary Lighthouses of West Michigan.
There are more than 100 lighthouses that you can visit in West Michigan and along the shores of Lake Michigan. In this series, we're going to touch upon some of the luxurious lighthouses found right here in our neck of the woods. In August 1838, Lieutenant James T. Hoffmans visited Muskegon River and included the following in a report to the Secretary of the Treasury. Muskegon River on Lake Michigan. It's a large stream opening with a half-a-mile outlet. Channel N is wide and easy of access, and not less than 12 feet of water in it, making this harbor, in my estimation, the best on Lake Michigan. On March 3, 1849, Congress set aside $3,500 for a lighthouse at the site, and in 1851, a wooden tower was built, and at the top of the tower stood 26 feet above the ground. Congress allocated $8,000 on March 2, 1867 to rebuild Muskegon Lighthouse. At this point, it was observed that a wooden lighthouse would be in great danger of fire from piles of combustibles which surrounded it, and the decision was made to acquire land on the north side of the river. When gaining the title proved difficult because one of the owners of the desired parcel was out of the country, the Lighthouse Board decided to keep the light on the south side of the river. The present circular metal tower was erected near the inner end of the South Pier in 1903, and the fourth order lens from the land-based lighthouse at Muskegon was removed and placed in the new tower. The new light was established on September 27, 1903, and the sixth order light, shown from the wooden tower on the pier, was discontinued and the structure removed. No longer needed, the tower atop the land-based lighthouse was taken down. In 1917, the structures supporting the Pierhead range lights were painted red. On March 3, 1925, a project was adopted for creating an Arrowhead harbor entrance, consisting of converging exterior breakwaters and for removing the greater part of the existing parallel piers. A 70-foot steel tower housing an air oscillator fog signal was installed on the outer end of the South Breakwater in 1930. Electricity for this new light, which was operated by remote control, came from a new powerhouse built on shore, about 1,000 feet from the outer ends of the parallel piers. A flashing light was established atop of a skeleton tower on the North Breakwater in 1932, and a radio beacon was added to the station the following year. The old land-based lighthouse was moved in 1929 and placed atop a new foundation, and 2 additional dwellings were built to house the keepers. The former lighthouse was torn down in the early 1970s to make way for a new Coast Guard station. On June 17, 2010, Michigan Lighthouse Conservancy, statewide historical preservation group, was announced as the new owner of the 55-foot-tall South Pierhead Light and the South Breakwater Light. On November 17th of 2005, the South Pierhead Light's contribution to Great Lakes navigation was recognized with a listing on the National Registry of Historical Places. In 2006, the South Breakwater Light followed suit. I'm Billy D from CatchMark Technologies, and thanks for tuning in.